pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Alderman Ron Barnett. Here. Alderman Carl Schultz. Here. Alderman Dr. Santino. Here. Alderman Ed Hager.
Here.
Approval of the agenda.
Make a motion for the approval of the agenda.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of the consent
I
agenda.
make a motion for the approval of the consent agenda.
Second. Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public forum, nobody signed up, right? Unfinished business, none. Move on, I got the ordinance on the smoking in the buildings and the vehicles and things. Need a motion for,
I make a motion to reading only bill number 987.
you want to say it? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Roll call. Alderman Ron Barnett. Yes. Alderman Dr. Santino.
Yes.
Alderman Ed Hager.
Yes.
Alderman Carl Schultz.
Yes.
All right. First reading of Bill 987 by title only. Bill number 987, an order prohibiting smoking in city-owned buildings and vehicles and designated ordinance takes effect.
Motion for second reading?
I make a motion for second reading of bill number 987.
No, we got one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Second, do we have a second? Roll call.
Roll call vote for a second reading of Bill 987. Alderman Ron Barnett. Alderman Carl Schultz. Alderman Dr. Santino.
Yes.
Alderman Ed Hager. All right, second reading of Bill 987 by title only. An ordinance prohibiting smoking in city-owned buildings and vehicles and designating when this ordinance takes effect.
Motion to adopt.
I make a motion to adopt bill number 987.
Second. Roll call.
Roll call for passage of Bill 987. Alderman Ron Barnett. Alderman Carl Schultz. Alderman Dr. Zandino. Alderman Ed Hager. Motion passed to adopt.
It will be signed. The resolutions apply for grant for a water project and the one for water project
Wastewater
and
and
wastewater. We had a special meeting the other night, but due to good reasons and then unpredictable reasons, we didn't have a quorum. And then with all, I can make phone calls, so they had to be passed before the day to apply for the grants. So I talked to these two, and I called Doc, and Carl called, and that we got our three okay. So it's legally done. I just want to put it in the minute. And it was, that's what happened, so we did it on the phone. But we're always aware of the grant and stuff. We just wasn't able to have a special meeting to call for it. But for unforeseeable reasons, we wasn't able to have a meeting. Okay. Departmental reports. Emergency management.
All right. Believe it or not, I finally got the letter closing out the last flood after 4451, and since March, I've got 5 payments from SEMA for $1,064.98. I think they have to pay me 3 times. At first they said I didn't have a vendor, on file, which I do because we have to spend this money. So they sent me checks, and then I sent them, and then they found my vendor file, and they paid electronically, and then I got another payment, so I probably haven't had everything back, but I got letter says closed, so I'm put the file away and I'm done with it. 3 years later, finally.
Yeah, 3 years later.
Good job. That's all I got.
Working with the government.
You're ready for the next 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay, police fund.
I provided, I think 85 call of service from St. Francis County 911 dispatch, several traffic stops. I know this month, my availability has been limited due to some family trips and vacations in the summertime. However, due to some professional scheduling of myself, I'm planning on being here a whole lot more often, and just being here for an hour and a half. I wrote 5 tickets today. So, things are going well with the police department, I think. I did provide some information to the mayor and Mr. Woods regarding getting an electronic printer that I use at another department that I work at, which I think would be more efficient, and that way the court reading my handwriting won't have to be tortured with it either. So getting a printer that I provided a bid to the mayor and Mr. Woods about, and to the 4 of you, so hopefully that can be approved. I will be here the weekend of the 23rd, I think it is. Is that a Saturday? Because I think there's a event across the street that will have a lot of foot traffic, a social event. So I will definitely make sure I'm here for that. Only one investigation, if you want to call it that somebody called in regarding a possible harassment, which didn't go any further. I think she filed a formal report with the Sheriff's Department just to provide information, but never got back in touch with me in regards to that further. Most of the calls for service were traffic stops. Something that you might have on your records, the original date for court for traffic in September was going to be September 28th. Due to a clerical error, that date has been moved to September 22nd. 9/28 is now 9/22 at 11:30 a.m. At St. Genevieve Courthouse. Getting in good contact with Mr. Brewer's office, the city prosecutor, sending regular emails of citations. And as always, if you ever need to get a hold of me, my personal cell phone is available to you, not public, but to you. And also the city issue flip phone as well. So that's all I have. All right. Available for questions?
Anybody else, anything? Any questions on it? Okay.
I'll say I'm glad to hear you're doing well and getting things done and making progress.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fire.
Well, we had 8 calls this month. 4 of them were mutual aid, 1 for Perryville, 1 for Ozora, and 2 for St. Genevieve. We had 2 medical calls, 1 call for power lines down, and 1 LZ main zone set up. The radios, we did get our Community Foundation grant in, and we are going to be getting a little extra funds with another grant that we did. I've got the radios being ordered and set up. They should be here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. The tanker, we're going to be sending down the Seymour tank to get our water gauge put on it. I had one of the guys that works down there that does welding and stuff come up and look at it, so we didn't have to track all different kinds of times down there. It's going to be a pretty simple fix, and we're going to get it put in there. And that's pretty well it on the fire department.
Street.
We're getting ready to get some cold patches, do some cold patching here pretty soon.
We need to find out, I guess you can find out if they do it on Saturday and when, before we go up there and do it.
Or Saturday, I'm not scheduled to work on it yet.
So if they do it, then we'll find out if we might get it. I guess we have to go to lick that, so yeah.
That's the only place I know that I need to get it from, and you got basically calling in the morning and see if we make it that day.
But somebody told me, recently, if you don't see guys out here when it's hot fast, that you get cold.
I don't see you, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you.
They're done out there.
They done it.
We'll talk to John Guns and see where they get theirs at. on the street.
Well, they get it all the time, but they probably don't do that, but
And they
as soon as we get in, no problem,
We'll
but
find out exactly where they get it at.
we'll find out, but we gotta get it, have it on hand when we get that. Yeah,
That's all we got.
wastewater.
Couple things, very important. Number one, Mike is no longer unemployed, so he is not caring for water and sewer anymore. Frankie has stepped up in our hour of need and has been helping out in every way to keep things moving. So many thanks to Frankie for that. And Frankie, would you like to share kind of what's going on right now?
So anyways, on the water side, the back T cable came back good. We did have a water leak on 3rd Street around become to be a service line. We got it fixed. It was actually on both sides of the meter. So we went ahead and as I was repairing our side anyways and made everything kosher. Repaired the customer side too because we're trying to do the hookup. Had to clean the chlorinated injector on the Tower 1 due to buildup. It's all clean, up and running fine now. The towers were inspected, or one tower up at the gas station was inspected. We do have a few repairs we need to do to it. We're going to be looking in the future here to hopefully get a grant to do some of that, and myself, whatever I can do to do some repairs. Sewer side, we had 4 grinder call outs that was on. Mixed liquor ditch, we had to do a repair on the air line system down in the mixed liquor ditch, so it was pretty time consuming hauling all the mixed liquor out, which is our oxidation ditch. Did the repair on that. Can't help for having to do that repair because something that's 30-something years old, it starts breaking down. And hopefully in the near future here we can get a grant to help update that too. So got called out for where the structure burned on 5th Street. About the grinder overflowing. Did find a valve, we got it shut down, and that's pretty well it on that part.
Yeah.
I'd like to extend special thanks to you, Frankie, for how you have stepped forward and helped out in our hour of need, and really went the extra mile to get that mixed liquor ditch back in shape, because that was just a disaster waiting to happen. A real lack of maintenance on that in the past.
Plus repairing the sewer line up on 2nd Street.
Oh, I forgot to put that one on there for ground. We had to repair it because it was hit during, I guess, digging or something. There was a valve in place and it had to be repaired. And plus the other thing, with the sewer plant being down too for a few days, turned around and what was going on. DNR was contacted, me and Dustin stayed in contact on everything. So we're wrote off on that. Everything was good and kosher. We did the cleanup. We did what we had to do. So he already was informed about that and everything was good.
I do appreciate the time you put in on that. I know you retired. I appreciate the Aldermen that spent their time on it. Brian spent almost the whole day and things. He did, Carl spent the morning, I spent the afternoon. That was a big deal. Cost the city several $1,000, but it had to be done. Try to get people to do stuff on a Sunday afternoon.
On Father's Day.
Yeah, and that was that. Yeah. I'm sorry I missed you.
That's all
It was
right.
small down there. I
That's
couldn't see
all
you.
right.
I was looking over your head. Sorry about that. But but it did get together. It didn't look good for a while, but everything got together.
And a big thank you to St. Ben, too, for letting us forward. mixed liquor up there.
Yeah, big thank you to them.
I think it was what, right, almost 9 o'clock time when they got filled up.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
That's when we got done.
Okay,
Yes.
citizen participating, are you in here for a reason?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I was sorry for being in, I guess, breach of the law here in St. Mary. We moved the building 10 feet from their property now, so it's not there. I got a building permit picture, and I don't want any trouble. I'm very sorry. You know, I'm new to this town, and I really like it. I'm trying to do my best to keep, you know, my kids grounded and no problems. So I'm very sorry that I broke the law. I didn't mean to.
Well, we just, you should give his name and address for it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we have no idea who you
I'm
are.
Brittany Owensby, and I live at 443 4th Street in Carla Boucher's rental property. This is my father-in-law. He has that building for his dogs because they don't get along with my kids. I have 4 kids. So it was a really, really big ordeal. So we put the dogs outside so the kids and the dogs weren't constantly dying. I'm very, very sorry about Xavier. I've made sure to keep him off their property. You know, I've kept him home. I've been very attentive, you know, making sure that I'm always there. I'm also working at Gators, so I mean, I can try and do so much. I'm very, very sorry.
Well, thank you for that, and I also want to acknowledge that since you've moved in, you guys have done a great job. You cleaned up the yard beautifully, your house was, you know, everything was
We're
pure.
trying. I'm very sorry for what I said for breaking, you know, your ordinance. I really signed that paper at the water department, you know, here, and I didn't really read it that in detail, so I apologize.
Anytime you have a question about
Yes, ma'am.
anything, please come down and
Okay.
to the clerk or the collector or somebody
Okay.
that's here. Just anything.
Okay, I will.
I stress that to everybody.
I'm getting on with hearing.
If you get the information from here, it's usually correct.
Right.
Sometimes.
But if you
Well,
get it on the
we've
street,
been trying to
it
keep
can
the
be wrong.
place, you know, the place clean.
No harm, no foul. I was a little once myself, and I'm certain I have a rap sheet someplace.
You sure it's as big as mine, you know? He's 7 and keeps going, but
No, he's a cute little kid, and he's active, and I feel sorry that he's cooped up with it, because it's a nice neighborhood, and it'd be nice to be able to run around and stuff. In
Right,
case
but
they're barefoot, I'm afraid that he'll
then he
hurt
messed
himself.
up, you know, your belongings, and that's not fair to you as well. So like that little free range, you know, he just hasn't earned. So maybe, you know, in a couple of years he'll earn that to where he can go down, you know, the street. But for now, I don't want any, not to offend you, but I don't want him at my house no
Yeah.
more. So, you know, I'm really gonna just do my best.
Nobody wants to get out of our house.
And then my best just to, you know, work and go home, raise some
And
kids.
yet, if you are thinking about doing something and you're not sure about it,
Right.
just come
Next
down
time, I
and-
promise, you know, this is a lesson learned, I promise you that. So I don't know if you're gonna give me a ticket or hopefully not.
Yeah. The city hall is usually open from 8 a.m. to 2:30, Tuesday through Friday. Now, that don't mean if Katrina's gotta be out for some reason, that it might be closed some other day.
Right,
I mean, if you don't wanna drive down, call down first. But David's usually here, but sometimes it starts to require them to take something somewhere or go look at something. It could be closed. If one of them's here, the other's there.
right, I
But
understand.
sometimes both of them gone.
It's life.
It's never open
Yeah.
on Monday.
Life's rough right lately, so, you know, I completely understand.
And we like to work with everybody, and we hope we can get some more people in this town. A lot of people don't like it, but we have to enforce ordinance. We have to.
I get it, you
Without
have
ordinance,
to, you
you
know.
got town.
No, we got crazy law, you know, and like I said, I love this town, and thank you for letting us stay here, you know, I promise not to have you at our house no more, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just hard work alone, trying to make it ends meet.
Almost everybody here could live anywhere they wanted to, anything in this area. They live there, grinded all their life. Got them and moved here, a lot of money invested in that, he's from the neighborhood. I moved here in '74, but I lost my place 3 times. I could have took the money and run, but I love St. Mary.
It's great, you know,
I don't care if
I
nobody
love,
else, if I'm on one world like it, I like it.
I love Sonny, you know, Sonny Bader, he is just, he's awesome, and I couldn't imagine working for a better man, you know, he's just amazing.
You got a good business for it.
They do. They do.
Okay, anything else?
No, sir.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going, I'm meeting to adjourn, because we're gonna have to go into a closed session.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second?
Motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry.